Rowland looks for someone to hand the ball to, does not find anyone. Now he has to run, and he's tripped by Sager at the original line of scrimmage. And he'll fall forward. Sager may have been hit in the head with the knee. He's kind of slow getting up. Just now gets to his feet. And gingerly walking back towards his huddle, which draws the attention of the referee. A gain of a couple of yards, 4 to be exact. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Just looking at the guy who's running the 3rd down marker over there and where the ball is spotted. Are they lined up? Is he just kind of line up where he wants to over there?
It looks like he's been moving around most of the evening, lining up where he wants to. Afternoon, I should say.
Rolling back to pass on 3rd down. He swings the ball out, and he was looking for his tight end. Pedro Ibarra. And the pass is incomplete to bring up 4th down.
Really good coverage that time by Bailey. Even if he had made the catch, he would have been about 5 yards short of the 1st down. And it was just kind of good to see him not run the option that time.
Punting situation. Stansberry back deep to kick it away. Patton and Clayton back deep. The Crusaders put some token pressure on, and Stansberry nails one against the wind. It'll bounce the 10. Kick inside the 10-yard line down to 5. The ball will be down at that point, and the Crusaders will have their work cut out for them.
That's quite a kick into the wind.
So 49 yards on that punt. Not bad. Well, the Crusaders will have the challenge of running some time off the clock here, leading by 10 at 25 to 15. Gavin Jones is in the game at the tailback spot. Tim Hester, the fullback, and Hester with a big run straight up the middle. He's going to get it out over the 10, close to the 15-yard line, and that's going to be a gain of close to 9 yards on 1st down.
Hester's role playing well. He's been in the game today. His limited action.
Seems like at that point, Evangel is predominantly, when they keep it on the ground, a tailback-oriented type of offense. And with Jones in there, you don't look for Hester to go up the middle. And that time, he got a good hole and made the most of it. Same play again, and he's going to get the 1st down as he surges out over the 15 to the 17-yard line. Next Saturday, the Crusaders are at home. It'll be a night game against the Missouri Valley Vikings. 7:30 is game time, 7:10 for the pregame next Saturday night here on KADI. 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Evangel with a 1st down as they get the ball to the 18-yard line. Skeens under center. A little motion on the defensive side of the ball. Everybody gets set. The pitch to Jones. Jones is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. Fights his way out over the 20. Still going as he goes out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 7 on the play for Gavin Jones. 2nd and 3.
That's the thing with Kevin, whether he gets 3 yards, 1 yard, or 7 yards, or 90 yards, it's always exciting, isn't it?
Little guy refused to go down that time. Ended up picking up 1st down, or close to 1st down yardage on a 1st down play. Ends up getting 8. And Tim Hester with a call straight ahead. He's out over the 30 to the 32-yard line. That would be another 1st down for the Crusaders. Chains will move. The clock stops with 9:25 to go. You're listening to Evangel College football on KADI Republic Springfield. Rob Evans, Darren Cates at Pioneer Stadium in Olathe, Kansas, at Mid-American Nazarene College. Ford and Jones come to the near side. Hester, the lone setback. Give it to Jones on the shovel pass. He's going to try and cut outside. And that time, the Pioneer defense was waiting for him. There to make the stop. Tyrone Cole, the middle linebacker. And it will be for a loss of 4 yards. 2nd and 14 coming up from the 29-yard line. Clock running, treating that one as a run. And that was a little shovel pass forward. Or maybe I just noticed that they restarted the clock quickly. Same set. Hester, the lone setback. He gets the call straight ahead. Got a big hole out over the 35 to the 40. And is down to the 31. He's going to be close to a Crusader first down. Clock runs with 8:15 to go in the ball game, and now we get timeout taken by the officials with an injured Pioneer back at the 25-yard line. Tad Barnett, the junior tackle, he is slow getting up. A long yard and a half to go for the first down for the Crusaders. The Crusaders, as we mentioned, with 2 big weeks coming up, and they're hoping to be able to survive this one. They're leading by 10, 25-15, and 2 nationally ranked teams coming up the next 2 weeks. And up the month of October with a home date against Missouri Valley and then a trip to Baldwin City, Kansas.
And the game against Missouri Valley, they're going to be facing maybe one of the toughest defenses they're going to face all year.
Valley has always been known for defense, and this year they're putting some points on the board. A wheelchair of some sort, or something to support an injured leg, is being brought out on the field.
Probably something similar to what Coach Leon Neal was running around in today at the golf course.
No, I'm not sure it's that. It looks like it's not a stretcher, but you can sit up in it. But it also will allow you to support an injured leg, and that's what they're going to use to take Barnett off the field. Tad Barnett is leaving the ball game. Couldn't really tell which knee. It's an injured knee. I want to say it's his right knee that they're going to look at. So that does not come at a good time for the Pioneers. On 3rd down, Clark is back in the ball game, running out of the I formation. He'll get the handoff on 3rd down. He's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage as he tried to go straight ahead.
It looked like he may try to go airborne on that play, but really got stopped before he had a chance to try to get up over the pile.
So the play is going to come up short, and Matt Ragsdale will kick the ball away with the wind. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Snap is a good one. It hits him right in the numbers, and he sails this punt. Hoke back at the 15-yard line, comes to the near side at the 20, and he is going to have his legs taken out from under him by Craig Lopes at the 20-yard line. So a good coverage by the Crusaders on the punt. So with 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the contest, the Crusaders turn the game over to their defense. Basically today, the defense has allowed just 2 scores, much as they did last week. The difference is that while Benedictine did not hit the extra points, the Pioneers got 2-point conversion in addition to the extra point kick. 25-15, Evangel on top. On the draw play, the Handoff to Hoke. The ball is free. Knowles picks it up. He advances it inside the 5 and is down at the 2-yard line. Whoa. Len Hoke, I think, had the ball taken away from him. Jerry Knowles got there almost as soon as the quarterback handed the ball off. And, in fact, he might have taken it away from him there.
I think he did. It's really a shame. I thought he had a good shot to get in the end zone. That would have been nice for the defense to put some points on the board today.
The defense gives the offense the ball on the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal at that point, and this is almost as good as putting points on the board. Because if you don't get points out of this situation, it's not the defense's fault.
That's right.
Out of the I formation, the power I with Hester, Honore, and Clark in the backfield. Derrick gets the handoff and the touchdown as he goes off tackle from 3 yards out. 7:06 to go in the ball game. It is now 31-15 Evangel. Derrick Clark with his 2nd touchdown of the day, a 3-yard run. And Eric Apgar will be in to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Gavin Jones.
Pretty important extra point because this will put Evangel 3 scores out of reach, whereas if they miss the extra point, it's still only 2.
The snap back, the ball went down, the kick was put through, but a procedure penalty is going to be called against the Crusaders. So back it up and let Apgar try the extra point kick from 5 yards further away. So the procedure penalty against the Crusaders. We'll move the ball back to the 8-yard line. Apgar will have to kick it through from 25 yards away, straight away. They'll spot it back at the 15. 7:06 to go in the game. 31-15. Evangel up, the ball is down, the kick is on the way, and this one is good. Apgar with the extra point with 7:06 to go. It's Evangel 32, Mid-American Nazarene 15. Back with a kickoff in 30 seconds. This situation, it's not the defense's fault.
That's right.
Out of the I formation, the power I with Hester. Out of the I. Rob Evans, Darren Cates back at Pioneer Stadium. Evangel on top of the ball game. The score 32-15 with 7:06 to go, and that turnover by the defense and the subsequent 1-play drive to put the touchdown on the board makes things a little bit easier now.
Gives a little breathing room.
Kick by Apgar, taken in the end zone by Hoke. He's about 4 yards deep, and he decides to down it, so the Pioneers will have the ball on the 20-yard line, 1st down and 10. Now, we were talking about the golf tournament that went on earlier today. Who knows, with some of the avid golfers that were out there, they may still be going.
I'm sure Coach Jenkins is probably still playing. Probably hasn't got to hole number 9 yet.
For the 3rd time, maybe. And at the fundraiser for the Crusader basketball program. Believe it or not, less than 1 month from the 15th. So it'll be about 5 weeks from today. The Crusader basketball season will open. Out of the I formation, rolling on the option. He'll pitch back to Jermaine Peacock, and Peacock will go to the steam. He gets out over the 30 to the 31, possibly the 32-yard line. So a nice run on 1st down by Jermaine Peacock. You just sit back and wonder, with the football team ranked in the top 10, Just wonder if we're going to be playing both sports for a while like it was a few years ago.
I hope so.
That will be a little more work, but a lot of fun. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. On the handoff, Jones goes straight ahead. He's out over the 35, 37-yard line, a gain of 5.
Making the stop. Also there to help is Mike Giordano.
2nd down and 5 yards to go. 6:25 to go in the ball game. Settle and Richard split wide to the left out of the I formation. On the option play, the pitch is back to Peacock. He's going to get to the corner, turn it at the 40, but he is hit hard by Derek McBride and Juan Patton. Patton getting there big contact first to knock the ball carrier out of bounds, and the play is going to be spotted down on the 42-yard line. They're going to go ahead and bring the ball across the field and measure. Bring the chains across the field, leave the ball on the near side.
Can't really tell where he marked it at from here.
Looks like he's going to be very close. If he did not get it, he's very, very close. Can't really see where they've got it spotted. Pioneer players are all around. He's going to be inches shy. Did I say inches? Did I put an S on the end of that?
You may have over-exaggerated.
Over-exaggerated. It was physically impossible to not get a first down. The Pioneers did not there.
If the manufacturers of the football put a little bit extra leather on the ball that day, they would have a first down.
A little extra leather. So the guy who painted it would have put an extra coat of paint on the nose of it and it had a first down. Thing is, if you mishandle the ball, that could cost you the first down here. That's the problem with it. The Crusaders bunching the line of scrimmage. The ball is snapped, and Roland is going to get the first down. 5:54 to go as they unpile. I have yet to figure out how they can spot the ball that close. And I'm just saying that not as a complaint, but I'm just that is an art that I just have not figured out yet.
Right, left foot, which one do they use? It's
Peacock hit by on the line of scrimmage. Crusaders getting some extra players into the ball game.
like the last situation, you know, it came down to less than an inch. And it just seems like the science of their marking the ball does not come down to inches.
Dallas Nash and Mark Giordetti on the stop. Rolling under center, second down. 10 yards to go. The handoff to Jermaine Peacock, and he's going to be driven back after he gets out close to the 24-yard line. Ike Bowen in the ball game now on the front line. Sam Dollar in there as well. Dollar and Nash are the linebackers, the inside linebackers. Two wide receivers to the right side. On third down at about 9, they've got two to the near side as well. Roland's going to throw. He fires the ball out and short hops the intended receiver at the 37-yard line. The intended receiver was James Blount, who was coming back after going deep and then returning back to try and catch the pass, which short hopped him.
It looked like Roland may have some room to run in that situation. Elected to try to get the ball further down the field through short. Now it's going to set up a 4th and 8 situation, and apparently they're going to try to go ahead and go for it.
4 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Pedro Ibarra brings the play in from the sideline along with Sean Freeman. On 4th and 8, you would figure it would be a pass play of sorts. The tight end in tight to the near side, twins to the wide side of the field, and rolling back to pass. The rush is on. Hellwig gets to him. He gets away and throws the pass away, intended for Freeman. Freeman, if he catches the ball, was still going to be short of the first down at midfield. So Evangel takes over on downs with, well, the clock had 4:26 on it before the start of the play, and it still has 4:26 on it. So with 4:26 to go, that was a freebie play, and no time runs off the clock.
Said if Freeman had caught the ball, it looked like a better bounce pass than it did a catchable pass.
So the Crusaders with the ball, 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Warren Honore in the ball game. David Baker looks like he's going to run out of the tailback spot in the handoff. Honore takes it, and he is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. May have gotten forward for half a yard. Clock running with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go now. The Crusaders with this one in hand, but it has been a tough one here this afternoon. 32-15 our score. We're going to get a flag thrown. And the Crusaders jumped off. So illegal procedure will cost the Crusaders 5 yards and move the ball back to the 49-yard line. Darius Ford goes wide left. Coming wide to the right side is Pat Turner. Pitch back to Baker, and Baker gets tackled in his tracks as he caught the ball. Dave Campbell makes the tackle back at the Crusader 45-yard line. Almost as if Campbell was in the huddle when that play was called, because the toss was made. Baker caught the ball and was nailed in his tracks.
Had no chance at all to get away. I thought he may get his hand on the pitch, actually. He was in that quick.
.246 to go. You're looking at 3rd down and a mile or so to go. Again, the toss back to Baker, and he's going to be hit after he goes in a punting situation. Come up. Ball is going to be on the 47-yard line. Going to be looking at 4th and approximately 18. Glenn Hoke will go back to receive. Ragsdale will punt it away with 2:10 left to go. Sophomore out of Rolla rubs his hands together as the snap is made. It is high. He corrals the punt, gets off a good kick. Hope takes it at the 11, gets to the 15, comes straight ahead of the 20, 25, 30, leaders to the outside of the 35 to the 40, and he may be gone. .144 to go, and it's 32-21.
was from the initial wave that came down. Running straight up the middle, bounced to the outside. He was gone after that.
So it's 32-21, and the Pioneers look like they're going to go for the two-point conversion. Well, I have two receivers wide right. Out of the I formation, a flag is thrown in the backfield, and they took too much time. So the delay of game will cost them 5. Oh, a punt return for a touchdown against the Crusaders for the first time this year.
And again, the kicking game for the Crusaders has just been up and down all day.
The ball is going to go back to the 8-yard line, and the Pioneers will still go for it. They're going to change the play, however. Single back set. Twins to the wide side, a single man to the near side. The catch is made by Jones, and he is in for the two-point conversion. So it's back to a 10-point game with a minute 44 to go. 32-22. Evangel with the lead. Back to the kickoff in 30 seconds. Gets to the good kick. Oh, but it is high. Comes together as the snap. (32-22). Mid-American Nazarene with the punt return for the touchdown. Second time today, they have converted the two-point conversion.
Really nice play that time, too. In fact, I kind of was just thinking, why don't they run those plays during the regular drives? Two nice plays to get both the conversions.
If I remember right, it was the same play. Run to both sides, or to different sides. One time they hit Hoke out of the backfield. The next time they hit Jones. Jones scoring in a long run. Hoke caught the two-point conversion in the third quarter, and Hoke with a punt return, and Jones catches the two-point conversion. And it's 32-22, and is there anybody in Johnson County, Kansas, who does not expect an onside kick?
Maybe a few of the people on the highway across the street.
Something tells me they're not worried about it. You've got a lot of skilled people on the front line, guys with good hands, and the kick is not going to go 10 yards. Now it does. Bunny cuts the ball, the ball went 10 yards, and Blake Bunning tried to catch it and could not. In his hands, and despite having the extra skilled people on the front line, the Pioneers get another turnover, and all of a sudden you see the front line defenders come back out on the field.
It looked like he's a little indecisive whether he should step up and try to grab the ball or to decide to see if the ball's going to go 10 yards or not. And he got in between hops.
You've got to be decisive if you're going to try to catch it one way or the other. You've got to make up your mind to do it. And that time he didn't appear to be sure. Roland's going to pass, and that's his first mistake as Michael Odoms is untouched as he goes through to sack him back at the 26-yard line.
And he rolled right into the stunt that time. Like you said, Odom went in untouched, and he went down to the ground pretty quick.
At the line of scrimmage with no huddle, down to a minute 20 to go. The loss on that play of approximately 10 yards. And Jones will get the draw play. He'll get to the outside, get out over the 35 to the 37. He'll get back most of what they lost. He's going to get back 10 of what they lost. They end up losing 12 yards. So it was 2nd and 22. It is now 3rd and 11 after a gain of 11 on that play. Clock continues to run. The Crusaders are going to win it. Back to pass. He is rolling. He's under the gun. Now he's going to keep the ball himself, and Jay Hellwig upends him at the 40-yard line. Get out to the 42. Like I said, the score was 32-22. It's 32-23. It's a 9-point margin. And the Pioneers are going to take time out with 34 seconds to go in the ball game. They do so just to stop the clock. The defense is going to gather around Ron Este along the far side. And we'll be back with the final 34 seconds of this game. After the timeout, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Best part about this one is it's over. Rob Evans, Darren Cates back at Mid-American Nazarene College. 34 seconds that are all that are left of this one. And the Crusaders lead it 32-23 with 34 seconds to go after the Pioneer timeout. Rolling to the line with one setback, 3 men out of the pass pattern. The Crusaders jump offside big time in mass. Like they thought they had Roland snap count down. Offside Evangel. It's still going to be 4th down. It's just a question of whether or not it's going to be, it will be 3 yards to go now instead of 8. Evangel led this one 12-0 at the end of one, 19-7 at the half, and 22-15 at the end of 3 quarters. Pioneers with an 89-yard punt return from Len Hoke. They recover the onside kick. They're now looking at 4th and 3. They snap the ball, give it to Jones, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. If that's the case, then the offense will get the ball back. But we await the spot, and it's apparently going to be much more positive than it looked. Why does that not surprise me? 30 seconds to go. And a measurement is going to be called for, and based on where they've got it spotted, that's first down. Now, based on what the ball carrier gained, it shouldn't have been. But it is very, very close. And it's a first down by the, well, no, I take it back. They stretch out the chains finally, and it's going to be short by about a foot. So the Crusaders will get it out of bounds. We have 30 seconds to go. So the Crusaders will improve to 4-0, 3-0 in conference play in 30 seconds. And Skeens is going to touch the ball to the ground. Derek Clark, he is standing quite a ways back, or is that Derek McBride? Skeens puts one knee to the ground. And actually it wasn't either one, it was Arthur Brooks, and touches knee to the ground one time, and clock will run. And that should be the ball game. The Crusaders will let the clock run out. And they have picked up their 4th win of the year. They're 3-0 in the conference. Our final. It's the Crusaders 32, the Mid-American Nazarene Pioneers 23. And we'll be back to Recap the ball game.